I love pizza, so I like Italy. And what's this meme going on with Italy? Directly to the Prime Minister.
Can you show the meme?
You wanna conquer like an Italian girl?
You say conquer?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Popeye thing? Who used to eat
Oh,
spinach
Popeye,
and
yeah,
was
yeah.
getting
Oh,
like-
yes,
That was-
Popeye.
Yeah.
Villa, like, Hollywood villa with people dancing in a stage,
It's like a status thing in back in India, I think. I'll do this and she'll be like this.
Yeah. Like this. You like it, right?
Get it? Between two girls.
Yeah.
A punishment for you?
That's like
How's Rome like?
The movie Gladiator?
Yeah, I was
Exactly. Copy paste. Oh, this is a very good question.
This is your boy AJ. Welcome to the wild world.
Hello, India.
You good? I'm just trying to fix it. I learned something for you in Italian.
Oh.
Wait, let me say you. Se cosa bella.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Was that right?
Yeah, you said
You know
it
what that
nicely.
means?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, right. I was like, cause
Very poetic. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Very.
you have gods in India, right?
Oh my
so
God,
that's
so
why.
many gods.
Yeah,
Tell
that's
me
why
about
you were bringing
See,
it out.
it's 3 crore gods. So
History?
crore.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait,
It's like 30 million.
30 million gods.
Oh my
How
god.
many?
30 million.
Yeah, because in the neighborhood I was living, every week it was a party.
There was a party for
What's going on here? It's actually funny. Every week I'm joking, but very frequently, they were praying for some gods and so on. So I'm very curious. The calendar of gods are a lot.
You
Yeah,
can.
we have a lot of holidays.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, but if you have holidays for every god, you don't work.
Yeah. That's
So
the
you are
thing.
married.
That's true, yeah.
Okay.
That's one, yeah.
But you have a lot of the celebration. I don't know actually if they reflect in holiday. I don't think so because the number are not matching.
Yeah, like-
very
Number
clearly, but yeah.
There are not those many days in a calendar year, so
How many days you have in India? Like you have some.
360, yeah.
Yeah.
No, sorry. That's very funny.
Yeah. Holidays.
How many days of holidays? Sorry, I miss
Like, I
that.
don't know the exact number. Probably, I think, if we consider one festival every month, and yeah, probably around 30 holidays, yeah.
So
I
I
don't
was
remember
thinking
about
Italy
it.
was
Yeah.
was a lot, but we are definitely lower.
Who Italian girl, what should I do?
Oh.
Ambra, please.
Ambra, please go
I'm
on.
the first
Enlighten
person
us.
asking. I failed 2 times, so I cannot.
Oh
give
yeah,
you
we
any
all
advice.
fail. We all
So
fail.
you wanna conquer like an Italian girl?
You say conquer?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I want to conquer.
Yeah. Let's put it that way. Yeah. I think you should like I don't know.
Should I go to war or something?
Yeah, you probably don't use conquer, but it's like a literally the Italian translation that they use there. Like they say conquistare.
Conquistar.
Conquistare means conquer, and it's not like seen as a bad word. It's like
Is in a good way. Like
In a
you
good way.
wanna
No, I
yeah,
really
that you
like
gotta
it. That's
work
right.
for it.
Gotta
You
work
know?
for it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the
Yes,
thing.
like well for sure like be a gentleman and suggest like a nice place for a date, I would say.
To start, that's a good starting point.
Yeah, that's the starting of the conquer.
Yeah.
And don't be too gentle, otherwise you are boring.
Don't
Yeah.
Don't be too gentle, otherwise you are boring.
Because yeah, sometimes you do prefer like
people like.
getting hard.
uh,
You can tell.
someone with
even
personality.
What?
That, like guys with personality,
So
and
not-
Not gentlemen.
Not too
Okay.
much.
something in between, like a balanced, personality.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
one thing.
You're putting me in a bad spot right now.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
we all want to hear that
Yeah.
like from you because
Yeah.
we're just failing.
Girl's perspective.
Your
Yeah.
perspective, yeah. So if you start with a nice place to date the girl, that's a good starting point. For, you don't need to do like
No, what are the qualities? What do you look in a man? Like, what do Italian girls look in a man before first getting into love?
I guess maturity, good sense of humor,
Very important.
and probably a bit of honesty, which is like good as well.
No looks?
I think that's for sure important.
That's the starting point. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you have to be attractive to somebody if you wanna, you know, date that person, I guess. So yeah.
Yeah, but attraction is
There's
it's
so
not
many-
rational, right? You can be
Yeah.
attracted.
Again,
And it's
it's
also
like there's
subjective.
different
It's
ways.
very personal, right?
Yeah,
I agree.
different ways to be attracted to somebody. You can be attracted like physically, and that's good for you. Somebody else is attracted, you know, because of the personality, the mind, the fact that it's not someone is not boring and can make you happy. So yeah.
If I, yeah, you're saying something. So no, go on, please.
No, actually, I was like, it's like asking, what do you need to be successful in New York? And I answered, a house, you know, a job. It's like, it seems like the basic, like you were saying,
Basic things of life.
yeah, right. Like you need to
Success.
be. No, I mean you need to be gentle. You need to be respectful, and that seems like that's the basics of like relationships. You need that.
Yeah.
It's like that's why I compare like to be successful. At least you need to have a job to to know English probably.
I
you know,
take
so
that for granted. I mean, if you wanna date someone, you already know who you are, what you wanna do with your life, and you know, and the rest is like easy.
Small talking, you like it?
Small talks, not really.
Okay. That's what
you like it.
she told you, but I wanted to tell you, don't go for that. Don't go for that.
Like, what's the weather
No way.
like, or this crap?
How's your
No.
day going? No.
No, we don't
I
like.
mean-
We are very direct people. We don't
Yeah.
like small talk.
I mean, you probably
In
can
general,
start
I can
with
speak,
it.
I can speak for like the average Italian.
Yeah.
No small talk.
No small
We just put us very uncomfortable.
Right. Have you write it down? You can sell this content. That's
Take notes, Pranav.
yeah.
Before
please.
hitting on Italian. There was this photograph that was very famous between the Prime Minister of India and Prime Minister of Italy, where both of them was laughing, okay, at some random joke or something. This got like very viral podcast where
Okay.
one guy called Nikhil Kamath, he's like a youngest billionaire back in India doing the podcast, and he was asking the Prime Minister in a very tricky way, like I love pizza, and so I like Italy. And what's this meme going on with Italy directly to the Prime Minister?
Can you show the meme?
Yeah.
Just to get the context.
Yeah.
Because everyone is talking about it, but this is like
I
this
don't
is like Batman, you know. They talk about him, but he's not in the city, you know. So
Meloni Plasmodi Melody.
Oh, yeah,
Bro.
Melody is the manga or something. It's
Does
Yeah,
she
that wasn't
approve it?
weird.
Does she have a boyfriend?
it's very.
I
I'm
think
not
she's
sure.
divorced.
Yeah.
She was never married.
But she know Meloni about the joke. I mean,
Obviously,
Of course.
obviously, yeah.
Of course.
I mean, she has to.
but still, I don't get. Someone is trying to put them together.
Yeah, that's probably
But
that's
for
the thing.
which reason? Where it
Well,
started?
actually, the intention was to put Meloni and Musk together.
Must.
Oh yeah, I remember
A
that.
lot of Italian
Yeah.
gestures you guys do.
Yes.
Oh,
Tell me all about it. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you need to
This.
describe me very well because nobody really gets
Yeah.
how you say yes.
Yeah, like with the head.
Yeah, nodding of the head. Yes.
Yeah, how do you do it?
Then you need to explain me because they told me that the speed you move.
So there's actually a
there are
difference
actually
there.
a lot of different things.
How does that
Oh
work,
my
man?
God.
Yes, and then maybe
At the same
how
time.
fast is going the neck.
Like, show me an Indian guy how he does it.
Yes is like this, but maybe it's a little bit.
How
slower,
does
right?
that work? Teach us.
How does it work?
I don't know. Like, I do like yes, like this, no, like this. But
How do you do yes
Wait.
and no at the same time?
see, this is yes.
That's very confusing.
Okay. This is no.
But there's
not
actually.
clear. It's yes that is.
Like this.
Yeah. When we do
It's
that.
not like this. It's
Yeah.
correct.
Really?
This is how.
Wait,
how
isn't it an
Sometimes
Indian
it's
thing? Like
confusing.
Indian people say yes like this, like.
It is misleading.
Yeah.
Sometimes
How?
you,
Like
you
this?
expect
Yes.
a positive
But
answer and then you find.
Okay, but that yes, what they describe me, but it's still like not easy to understand for it's not my culture.
Yeah.
I'm very curious. That if between yes or no, there are all the different shades of yes. You know, there is yes.
50 shades
And then there
of
is
white.
like a yes that is not very yes, maybe. And then there is yeah, I will think about it.
Yeah.
And this is all about the neck movement. You know, is this true? It's
Yeah.
like okay.
Yeah, it's all
so
about
okay. So can you show me yes and at least
I think
maybe.
he didn't even know it.
At
Yeah,
least
this
maybe.
is-
What's the difference between yes and maybe? Yes is slowly, and
But-
maybe it's like more fast.
Yeah.
There is like a book or something, you can read, or I don't know,
Is there
some documentation.
No.
Not just because I'm curious, you know.
No, yeah. I'm thinking about it. Like, typically, like, how I do it is like, yes and no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is not the standard, right?
No, that's not the
Okay.
standard, but. And also, for every, I'm not exaggerating, for every 100, you guys do miles or kilometer?
Kilometers.
Yeah, for every 100 kilometers, there's a change in food and culture and the way you dress. Not even exaggerating, for every 100 kilometers. So, when you see, we both are from the south part of India, so when you meet somebody from north, you feel a little different. Somebody from west will talk to you or communicate you with a different, little bit difference in accent. So, there's too many things happening. You guys tell me, what are the gestures you guys do?
Oh, wait.
This is the most probably
Famous.
This is more like
famous
in-
one.
yeah.
Like
But do you know the meaning of that?
Like
Would
this?
you know how to use it?
So even this is fun.
See, I'll
This is
explain.
another
This
thing.
is like this is like the yes.
For
in
me,
India,
this
you
means
know?
like eating.
Okay,
No, and
no,
that's
like-
what I'm
I'm
saying.
an Italian.
That's what I'm saying.
like
This
cosa
is what you
vuoi?
want.
Robert
Right?
Benigni.
What do you want? You
Huh?
know?
Yeah.
This is the most closest to the Indian yes
Okay.
gesture because it's the same gesture. Okay, look at that. What do you want?
This is what?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you do like if you go closer to the
So
mouth,
this
it's
is like
I wanna eat.
that's
what
the
about
famous
the,
one.
do you know what this means? Like
Mad.
Yeah. going
And then-
crazy.
That's the same thing we do in India back in India.
Oh
then-
yeah, this is a good one.
this
yeah,
is
What is this?
like you don't get it, like
the,
or he doesn't
not
get it,
to
right?
now.
The context
That
is
we
for
don't
example,
have like
It's nothing.
you're
Like if a beggar comes to you.
for example you're trying
are you
to
asking me like, hey,
to
do you
dating
have
her, okay? And they know her and they chat on the side and she told no, I really don't like him, for example, and you
Look at
make eyes contact with me to understand, you know, have some chances saying
She's not
you
really
get it
right.
right, so like I don't think so, you know. So this is not triple vergati, like, and you can use this like this is like very universal. It can be a business. I mean, you don't go in a business meeting,
Yeah.
but this is you get the use case, right? You get this. So it means like no, there is no deal. You know, that's the
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
yeah,
Not triple
yeah,
vergati
that's
is
a
not
good
it.
way to say it. That-
What's that?
No, this is complicated. Magheggio is
Yeah.
complicated.
Magheggio.
Magheggio
This
is
is
Something
like
tricky is going on here.
yeah. That's the thing.
something
Oh
dark
my
is
God.
going.
Yeah, something like you know.
Something like there is a dark. There is something.
There's something
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
yeah.
something brewing here.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
Is there something like that in India, like very
In India,
Some
let me
gestures.
think. No, probably we don't use a lot of hand signs. No,
okay?
we don't.
Hmm.
The funny part is only the head gesture. Other
Okay.
than that, we don't use a lot of hand signs.
So with your future girlfriend, probably you're gonna say something like that.
Ah, there is even like this.
What does that mean?
I watched.
Eyes
it.
on you.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw you, babe. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're we're giving you tips for the
You're under
future.
the
You already know
spotlight,
that.
you know.
I'm gonna do a conference call if I hit on any Italian girl.
Yeah, bro. Next time you go to an
Yeah.
Italian restaurant, you're gonna be like,
I
Like, even call me like, yeah, you have in India, like, just call me. Yes.
oh yeah,
Probably I'll do this.
I love that.
I'll do this and she'll be like this.
Yeah. Like this. You like this, right?
You get it, man.
Yeah.
You get it.
You can do even one hand, you know.
Yeah.
Two is a lot. Like,
Yeah,
it's the
this is
level
like
of
max
intense.
level, bro.
It's like this, you know. Two is like very intense. One is
I think she's gonna propose you.
and
like,
then there is
after
also
she
this.
More or less.
There is also
Yeah.
this. Keep attention, you know, because this is
Maybe.
this is
It's like
this,
so-so.
this is maybe this is no.
No.
This is very alive.
No.
Yeah.
There are different levels there.
Oh my god.
Crazy, bro.
Oh well, if you wanna say to your girlfriend, future girlfriend, hey, we wanna date or something, it's like
No, I was thinking about something.
Yeah.
We can
like-
go on the other gesture, you know, but not for the podcast.
No.
still like a decent level of
For the
communication.
content.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, if you wanna date or make love, You do that
No, like let's go out together,
for a date or something.
Yeah.
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 That's so much interesting, guys.
Because I see that, for example, in America, which is very funny for me, like it's funny for us, for them, our gesture is the face gesture. They do like, wow! And they do like this, for like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
They
it's
say,
true.
what's paralyzed or something?
Yeah,
What's going
it's
on,
true. They are
Oh,
so expressive. It's
we
true.
don't do like this in Italy, for example. That was a cultural shock in terms of how you
Yeah.
manage like gesture. Let's say,
Yeah.
gesture.
Face.
Face like
Also sounds
Like-
like you're like.
and you say
yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah.
As a,
Why the hell is
Cristiano
making that
Ronaldo,
face?
or something like that. You win the lottery. No, it was just I don't know, a good dinner.
Yeah.
So amazing. And you say, oh my God.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's
Such an
true,
amazing
man.
things, So yeah, for me it was very, still very different.
Like, how is it to grow up in Italy? How was your childhood like?
Our childhood.
Yeah.
But we're recording now? No.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, that's very
That's
fun.
yeah.
No, I was thinking
Yeah. No, that's the thing. That's
the
good.
thing, yeah.
I mean, childhood. I'll start. I think. Like, what do you mean? Like, in
How was
terms
your
of.
childhood like? Like, how was your school? Is there any fun stories you want to share? Like, okay, let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Like, there was this thing, okay, if you, in my school back in India, if you make any mistakes, the teacher would make us stand on the bench or make us sit between two girls, okay? That was the biggest punishment we had.
Between two girls.
Yeah.
A punishment for
Between
you?
two girls.
That's
a
like
punishment.
okay, I wouldn't
Right,
say
fair enough?
that's a punishment.
They used to like go sit between two girls. That's your punishment.
Wow.
That's crazy. What do you think is
I
that?
won't say anything.
Like, did you feel like it was a punishment?
Yeah,
That
at
was
first, like probably till I turned 15 or 16.
Okay.
It felt like a punishment because we used to not talk to a lot of girls, so that was
Okay.
kind of punishment. But
Okay.
then it was fun.
Yeah, right.
Was there something similar?
All right. I mean, to be honest, I would say when I like, yeah, we have like different ages, so probably you can tell different things, which is good. When I got into school, I heard that probably before me, punishments were way worse. So like there were like the teacher allowed to actually like
Yeah.
punish you physically, not that bad, but like I don't know, with a
Yeah, ruler or something.
yeah, something on your hands and stuff like that. And like parents back then were like supporting of this kind of educating, way. But when I got there, actually, it was just, like some bad grades or like something to make, your parents read something bad you did, and that's it. So
I guess I'm
nothing
in
really
the
bad.
middle. I'm 38. So
You're 38?
Yeah, 38.
Crazy, right?
Bro, you're 38?
I know.
38.
Bro, you look
I
like...
can show you my
I
ID.
know,
I'm
man.
38.
Bro, I'm not gonna believe this. Bro, you
I
look
can
like...
show you my ID. I cannot show you the camera, but back you will see.
38?
38.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Honest, 100%. And yeah, so I would say when I was young, it was like probably in the middle between like physical punishment and just no punishment, probably, if you want to say like this. I was an expert to be punished because I was chatting, I was like, making noise, this kind of
Yeah.
things that you generally do in the class. And it was like, they were moving your desk in front of
teacher.
everyone, close to the wall, basically, in the first line, so you cannot see on your back. You had all the class on the back, and you were just in front, like a kind of, you are the one under observation or something like that.
Yeah, in my case, instead, I remember you brought such memories because I used to go to like a religious school. So I was surrounded by nuns. And when we were naughty, oh my gosh, like they were very strict. So we were supposed to stand up next to the blackboard and, sometimes, listen to the entire class like by standing and, being trying kind of, sorry because we were behaving badly. And even with the stick, you know, they were like very, very strict with us, and they will hurt.
They
with
did
that.
it to you?
Yeah, terrible, right? But yeah, I think he taught me about discipline. What can I say?
Is there any like fun moments that you guys want to share? Probably
Watching cartoons.
watching cartoon or anything in your childhood.
That's a very good question. Not ready for this. I need to think.
I think you need a lot of time because you need to go 20 years back.
Yeah, it's a lot of time. Need to process. Like,
That
going
makes
back,
sense.
Let me think.
Well,
What about you?
yeah.
Do you have one?
Yeah, while I was growing up, everything was like around cricket, okay? We used to go to stadiums to play cricket, and I used to leave my home around 6 a.m. and come back around 8, 9 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah, just play cricket in that hot sun. Weather. You guys do Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Celsius.
Celsius. Oh my God, that's such a fine beat.
Yeah.
Celsius too. Every time I see the weather app and it shows in Fahrenheit, I'm like, I need to
I have no
calculate
idea.
back, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
We
have
wanna
the
we
same.
wanna speak about feel like.
Yeah.
And I think
We can open a big topic here,
Yeah.
you know? Feel like.
Yeah.
And I
Incredible.
think
Yeah.
we
For
do
me.
the same thing
Oh
with
my
the
God.
dates, right? Dates and
Yeah.
Celsius.
It's date.
It's like
date.
a month, day, and year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for
But then
yeah.
it's like day, month, and year.
Yeah.
So confusing.
So
And
confusing.
another cool thing that we both love is like food is like religion, right?
Yeah, yeah. We both love food.
Food's
And
religion.
maybe we can open a debate about chai and coffee.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
Maybe.
What do
yeah.
you think?
What do I think in terms of chai and coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
No, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sip coffee in seconds, but you take more time to savor chai.
To be honest with you, I
Right?
like my Americano more.
Oh,
Okay.
seriously?
Yeah, anything
Wow,
else.
wow.
Yes.
That's
Great,
cool.
me too. I love Americanos, but
Yeah.
I also tried chai. Is amazing.
Yeah, I think chai is good. I mean, I'm not really a coffee lover. I've never been like drinking it as a habit, but when it happens, you know, I enjoy it. But not really like this, like the coffee, like the simple express coffee or what? How do you call it?
Say
Espresso.
espresso, not express.
Yeah.
Espresso.
I have no idea. That's
It's
that
becoming
explains why I'm not a
American.
coffee
It's becoming
lover. You know? Yeah.
What is it become?
Yeah, I prefer cappuccino. I prefer
Yeah.
cappuccino.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cappuccino.
And I think you guys have coffee mostly in the morning. Like any time after the morning, drinking
Yeah.
coffee feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably after lunch, somebody get it. Like,
I get it.
yeah, right? You get
Yeah,
it multiple
I'm
times.
a coffee lover.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do
get
it
it.
too. Like after lunch, I need to have Americano or else I couldn't
Yeah.
work. It's a thing, I think.
Americano is a lot in terms of
Caffeine?
caffeine.
Yeah.
I mean, in general, the Italian way that I saw, you know, since I was in Italy, was like in the morning. I speak about espresso, you know, so the short one. One in the morning, one after lunch, definitely one after dinner.
Definitely.
Maybe
What?
yeah,
After
yeah,
dinner?
Yeah, you need to digest. You
How
eat,
would you sleep if you have an
you
espresso?
sleep. I can sleep. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, definitely.
I couldn't do
Of
that.
course, not at 11 p.m.
Yeah.
You know, but 9 p.m. You can see you go in a restaurant in Italy. You always finish with coffee, even in
Yes,
after dinner. You know,
it's a
very
habit.
common.
I wouldn't say it's the most like healthy habit because there's some science around
There are
that,
different ways
which
to
explains it's
digest
not
it.
like the best way.
Amaro.
But yeah, I would say like in Italy they drink a lot.
No, we drink a lot.
Yeah.
Have you guys like eaten any Indian food?
Oh my God, yes.
Yes, yeah.
What do you like in Indian food?
Oh, I have a good list.
Come
I
on,
start from
throw it.
biryani and then pani puri and then
What? You eaten pani puri? Where?
they made it for me. My Indian friends made it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, homemade, so very spoiled. What else? Samosa, of course.
I lived in a Indian neighbor for like a year and a half in Woodbridge, New Jersey. You know,
Okay.
they are very and basically it was in a town, so all my neighbor was bringing me food.
Yeah.
So I don't know the name of the food, but I really love like all the they look like piadine, you know.
Okay.
This kind of flatbread, you know.
What is padina?
Piadina is your flatbread, you know, this one that you roll and
Like
you
yeah,
put
naan. We
inside
call
this
it
creek.
naan. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a tortilla,
It's
Come
like
on.
like bigger.
chapati kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I love that
I think
one.
you're very good with Indian food. And-
Yeah, I like it.
And you're pronouncing it like the proper way. Like
Both
chapati
sides,
or
both
pani
sides.
puri.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
So yeah, I know. I like it a lot. I don't know actually the name, but my neighbor was always bringing me to parties and so on the valley, and I was always eating very good food, rice, very spicy.
Yeah, very.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the things that scare me a little bit was the level of spice. you know.
Yeah, I was
For me-
actually.
for me it's for
Yeah.
me
Personally.
personally it's sometimes it's
Yeah.
rising the bar of
Yes.
what I can
yes.
actually manage.
Yeah. If you eat today, probably tomorrow morning you'll have a very big difficulty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
I think I have heard this from a lot of my friends who are not from India that they tend to avoid this spicy food because they have this problem tomorrow morning.
But
Oh, yeah.
in India, everyone is used to it.
Yeah, we are
spicy
used to
or
it. Yeah,
ju- or
we are
just
used
like-
to it. Our gut is used to spicy food, and I think we love our masalas. And every time I go to the Italian restaurants, the waiters are so hot.
What
The waiters,
So hot.
yeah, so hot.
What we mean like sexy?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, like I
Why?
see. I don't know.
That's interesting. Which
Yeah.
kind of restaurant are you from? I wanna go to.
I don't know. Both men and women who work in a restaurant who are from Italy are sexy, are hot, and I was probably
is
near
it
a
a
restaurant.
good thing or a bad thing?
I think
It's a very good thing. I'm
It's a
asking
very
you,
good thing.
I was doubting that. You know, it's like,
why is it? Any guy in restaurant, any girl who comes to that restaurant to order or eat something, will be hitting on him, and he'll come and he'll come with his cheese. Okay.
Now you recommend the restaurant because I wanna go to later. Tell me the
Now
restaurant.
it's your turn, man.
Now it's your turn.
I'll take you there.
now
to
it
the
wants the
restaurant.
name of
Yeah,
the
of
restaurant.
course.
At this point,
I spoiled my name for pizza. Now I want the name of.
It starts with something with
wait,
the
Italian.
guy will come with his cheese and the grater, okay? And he'll grate like this and he'll do
Oh,
something.
yeah.
So sombao.
It's
Ah, that's
yeah.
very
And
fun.
every girl will be looking at him like this.
I do. Your point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I never talked about.
That's true.
Because like me and my friend went to this restaurant and the girls in the restaurant were hitting on the waiter. We were like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Generally, everybody in New York looks good. So the moment you go out, everybody looks good because everybody's super rich. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
It makes sense,
At some
right?
point, yeah.
If you're rich, you could look good.
You could see some transformations from people that got rich, actually.
Yeah.
Like Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Neymar. was
Sweet!
Yeah, a lot of them.
Oh
It's
my
true.
god. Bro, he's a legend, bro. Whatever
Yeah.
you say, the work ethic he has is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, it's perfectionism and hard work over like mere talent. So
he's also a very good family man.
yeah.
What? He has around 8 wives or something, right? 8 girlfriends.
No.
Yeah, like he dated 8 girlfriends.
Okay, but now he's a good
Yeah, now
dad.
he's a,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I don't want to go
That was
there,
a good
but
guy.
you know, I think
he's a good guy.
yeah, it seems very
He just played in Juventus.
serious. You know.
See, in Indian
Very
culture,
sorry
like
about that. You cannot sell me. for example.
Yeah, he doesn't
Bro.
like Juventus, bro.
No, there is a challenge with
bro,
him.
come on.
Yeah, you know. We're very like competitive. in
Yeah.
Italy, so.
See,
Exactly. So if you play Juventus and you're a fan of Milan or
Yeah.
Inter Milan, but actually like me,
Yeah.
yeah, like I don't know if there is a kind of huge fan competition
Yeah.
between teams that they don't like each other. So let's say you're playing Team A and then you're playing Team B, and you really like
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
it's
you
true.
feel the challenge. You
You
know.
feel it.
we both are from opposite teams actually. Like I support my home team called as RCB. It's a cricket league.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
He supports his home team called as CSK, which is another
So we're like rivals.
rivals.
Oh.
How you live?
Oh, that's
how you
too
live
bad.
the rivalry? In
Oh,
India?
yeah.
How do you experience the rivalry? I'm very curious.
Have you
about
watched like a movie, like a match together Like when
no,
you were rivals?
We had to watch a match together, but like yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
it with other RCB
Oh wow.
fans.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you get like mad about it or?
Yeah, probably. Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Me as an RCB fan, I'm too attached to my team. I think it is the same for you also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys watched Emily in Paris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
There's some.
No, it's not for me.
I just watched probably a couple of episodes because there was this hype.
Okay.
And what's the work culture like in Italy? Because
Oh,
in America everybody is working very hard, and also they start around 8 a.m. How's it in Italy?
Yeah.
So
It's
I-
very diverse.
I
Let's
wa-
put it that way.
I want to go for a no comment here because I have a specific picture of the work in America versus Italy.
Even because in Italy is also very diverse within the country
Yeah.
itself.
No, but also
Different-
north.
Okay, go ahead. I mean,
Yeah,
No,
my
come on.
vision is that here is very extreme because it's very dynamic in New York City. You never stop. You basically, if you're here because you're inclined to be a workaholic. You like a fast-paced life.
Yeah, nobody comes to New York City like I'm gonna get laid, right?
Yeah.
Everybody comes here to work.
Yeah, and in
Yeah.
Italy it's
agree
like
to disagree.
Why? Like when you're going to Miami, you know why you're going to Miami. Like when you're going to New York, you know why you're
Yeah.
going to New York.
But even New York agree to disagree. I think that the work-life balance is not so bad.
In New York,
And in corporate in general, do you really think people which have a very different background means like very different sense of humor, very different taste? I don't like spicy, you like spicy. You don't like my sense of humor, you like that. And so, do you really think like
see, let me
these
tell you
people
one thing.
can stick together?
Yeah, if you have money and
Okay.
okay.
No, I
Bro.
can tell you it's not
No.
exactly like that.
But-
Wait,
but-
go
but-
further. Yeah, I'm
But
curious.
Manny, who are you talking to about? Like the guy or the girl?
That if the guy has money,
Okay.
Why we don't flip the narrative?
Yeah,
What if the girl has the money?
yeah, girl has money, yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Is it
So-
okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
So
one of
you
them.
say either the guy, like either the boy or the girl has the money,
And the
it
other
will work,
don't
and the
have
other
means-
doesn't.
See, I'm saying that if a guy is trying to approach a girl or return a girl, if the guy has money, he'll be able to. The success rate is more. The success rate is more. So
Okay, success rate to what?
Like
I
in a
don't know if we
long
can
term
talk about
relationship
that or
or
we need
like
to talk offline, but to what? Which is the goal?
everything
Is
like
a night?
from getting
Yes,
laid
I
to
agree.
getting love. If you have money, it's more easier.
I mean, for a night, I totally agree. You
My-
go for a nice restaurant, you go for a nice whatever, so the success rate is probably higher. But long term, I don't think mine is.
yeah,
Doesn't-
no, definitely.
Long
On the long
term,
term,
I-
I wouldn't
I
say
disagree.
that's the.
I come out from long relationship, divorce. I can tell you,
Yeah.
money on long term is not. Is
Bro,
not a
you
thing for
fucking
me.
look like a youngster. I don't know how you are like 38.
I'm 38. Bro, after the podcast I will show my ID. I can bet my 1,000,000%. I'm 38.
Yeah,
38
unfortunately.
going to for 39. No, 39 in September. So 38 still.
Yeah,
38.
unfortunately, I was like, I was told that I look like 33 the other day, bro.
Do you guys have a Cartoon Network?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
We are.
It's all similar.
Yeah.
We
Not,
all-
not
yeah.
sure for soccer.
You guys watch that Popeye thing? Who used to eat
Oh,
spinach
Popeye, yeah,
and
yeah,
was
yeah.
getting
Oh
like-
yes,
That was-
Popeye.
yeah.
Bro,
Which
no, I'm
here
actually
is
fan.
called Popeyes.
Yeah, okay.
Which is really, I don't know. It's to be honest, I don't know which is the right pronunciation.
Popeye. We
'Cause
used
I-
to call it as Popeye.
The Looney Tunes and all
Yeah,
that
Looney
stuff.
Tunes. Oh, to be honest, also like there were some series about college lives. Have you ever heard of like Zoe 101? It was like a program, like shot in a college. I don't know, the classic American college experience, you know, which made people dream about it. And we were just in like small schools. Everybody knew each other in small towns, so you kind of dreamt of it.
Yeah. Like those times were so fun, right? Growing up as a kid, nothing like anything stressed out. We were able to remember and just having fun.
Of
Oh,
course.
Yeah, watching so much cartoon every day, just playing out with friends.
When I was
Like if I get into a fight with an Italian, how could I respond?
better not.
Yeah, better not. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
Better not.
Uh,
It depends if you want to really like attack him or like just
attacking
swear.
or the family depends.
Yeah,
depends the war that you wanna
Please
create.
don't,
Oh,
don't go
does
to
that
the
w-
sister thing. Don't
Exactly.
go there. Don't go there.
No,
Because
don't
the
touch
first person
sisters.
that you know is
Don't
gonna
touch
be
mothers.
yeah.
You get in
Okay.
trouble.
The first
Okay.
thing that they're gonna they're gonna do insult mothers or sister, which is so damn annoying. Indeed, when I was with my brother, like at his football match when he was a kid, you know, it was like playing so cool, and then all of a sudden they started to say something bad about his sister. Oh my god.
So,
He went
yeah.
out from the field and he's
Oh
like,
my
no, stop it, stop it because it's gonna be bad.
I mean,
So, yeah.
also Indian culture is very family based. So is that a thing to like attack like people's mothers or?
It's
Oh,
Yeah.
is
I
it
think
in
two of
India
the most
too?
common curse words in Hindi is like
Oh, no.
bancho and mother.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
what was
so
that?
annoying.
I think it's the same everywhere, right?
We say in Italy, ogni mondo paese means like every place.
It's
I don't
like
know
a,
how to translate
I don't know. The whole
It's a
word is
small
like small
word,
town.
It's
Yeah,
a small
yeah.
word, you know, that typical, you know, we have the same things in a different country that
Yeah.
we use in the same way, you know. as-
If your mom and dad meet you guys, what is the first question they ask? Like because in India, my mom will ask probably, "How's your health?" or "What it is going."
What you mean, like when they call me or when
When,
they come home?
when you go home.
Oh.
They always see me, oh, you feel like you lost weight, which is not,
That's
which is
a
not,
common thing.
which is not true. I was obese.
What
all the
happened
time,
to you?
you know? I was obese. You lost weight. Yeah, thanks God, maybe I lost weight, but it's not true, you know.
It's the same thing with all moms then.
Yes, I think
But
it's
feels good to hear that.
Yeah.
universal. I
Yeah,
think.
it's
It's
a
so
universal
mom
thing.
thing.
That's
You
so
lost
mom
weight.
That's
I
a
hope
bad-
so, you know. I come often, you know.
Like,
maybe
why
follow-
don't you ask me, hey, how you doing? Like,
Yeah.
what
You
happened
look
to
so,
you?
yeah, you look so thin.
Like,
Mom, I'm 90
Do
like-
you
kilos,
have
you
a
know.
kitchen?
Seems
Like,
like you got out of prison. I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah, as in,
And what does dads ask? Dads would be like,
How the work is going. That is more focused on the real life, real
Yeah.
question.
it's saldi.
It's
What?
on
Saldi.
Saldi and some
it's on the relationship.
D,
you know, it's
something
like
Denaro, it's the
Denaro.
same. It's the
Yeah,
same.
denaro.
asset and relationship. That. And my mother is more for like, how do you meet some friends? How do you feel that? It's more
Yeah.
like deep, like
Yeah.
romantic question. You know?
Dads are like salty. What's happening with the money?
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
true. Is it the same for your dad?
My dad, yeah, probably the same. Yeah. What with you? What's with
Yeah, I would say the same. Yeah, I think it's a very common
kind
thing.
of similar.
I feel it. You know?
Like, is there no concept of arranged marriage back in Italy,
Oh,
where
which is
just
like-
parents
No.
meet and
I
decide?
think it
Oh,
was
no.
in the past,
In the past, it was.
but like a long
And
time
then
ago,
the
especially in the
Sicily
south
was
of
like-
part of Italy. Yeah,
Yeah.
was this kind
Very
of
family.
concept, you know, that if family suggests you to hang out with,
Yeah.
they have a better they make a sound decision because they're more experienced, that they know someone who knows somebody else, they recommend that guy or that girl, so it's a good choice
Yeah.
for you. And right now, of course, there's a shift.
There's a shift. There's a complete shift, or there's still arranged marriages happening
No,
back
complete
in Italy?
shift,
I
and
think
to
we
the
don't
point that we
Okay.
date whoever we want to and at any time.
I mean, it's even if it happens, it's not like voluntary because still like rich people hang out with rich people usually
Yeah.
in terms of money. So probably that's also why you keep seeing the trend sometimes.
It's a bit
Uh,
subtle, you know.
Well,
like,
yeah, but it's not like once. Yeah.
But back in India, like still arranged marriages happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
right now, people are kind of changing.
I was
Yeah.
saying unfortunately, but I shut my mouth. Can I say unfortunately even for you? You like it? I feel like it's. I don't know. I
What do
use
you think?
unfortunately, but maybe I don't know. It's
No,
Yeah,
not
it's
very-
because of
yeah.
our culture, what we think probably.
Like probably back, like if you go 50 years back, it was very intense where if our father sees a boy for his daughter. She has to marry him. But right now, I think they check the compatibility where the both the families meet and give space for the groom and the bride to spend some time. And after, if they both are compatible, they let them get married.
But do you feel cool about this?
Like I think so. It's okay if you are able to be compatible and it's go like
Because I
if
feel
the-
very mechanic, you know what I'm saying?
This topic made me like reason about a lot of things. Statistically speaking, like Indian marriages like are forever.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they stay for a longer period
And
of time.
our marriages like are going south.
Yeah.
In India, it's true. Like
Yeah,
so many
Because the
divorces.
concept of divorce is like a taboo in India. Like,
Yeah.
it's not something that people
So-
look upon.
But at the same time, the idea that someone makes a decision for me makes me feel a bit anxious.
Yes.
But again, the proof is at the end of the day that this thing works.
It's more complex.
Yeah, the question is
Uh,
why. Like, why do you think divorce is a taboo? Like, is there regulation for
divorce.
it?
They don't
Is
divorce.
there like also a,
No,
like
There's no
a
regulation. It's just
stigma?
that people talk and like people think a lot about what the society will think
Think
of them,
of
like
them.
what they're
It's
doing.
social pressure, I guess.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for me, like Ronaldo having around 8 girlfriends
Uh-huh.
is a very
Is it-
unusual thing.
Yeah.
Because in India it's very monotonous. Like if you marry that girl, it's for the whole life, right?
Okay.
And it's also spirituality tied into it. There are so many things and
Yeah,
societal pressure, as Pranav said. But it's changing right now, and the divorce rate are going high back in India.
So it's changing, but like how much is changing? And how happy you are of this change, and where do you think you're gonna end up?
I think we're gonna end up following American
culture.
culture.
So like dating casually, divorce is
Oh
is a
yeah,
big
I think
thing.
it's statistically and the
50%.
Especially for
Yeah,
Catholic
even
and
more,
Christians
even more,
and-
yeah.
Villa, like, you know, Hollywood villa
Yeah.
with people dancing in a stage, you know.
Golden cars
like,
and stuff.
I don't know, fireworks, but not nothing that you can even believe it's real for a marriage, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't remember exactly how much was the estimate of
Budget
it.
or
It was
something.
like couple of $100,000, you know, for a marriage.
It's like a status thing in back in India. I think the more bigger your marriage, the more status
Yeah.
you have.
Oh, okay.
Something like
It's
that.
like a showcase of wealth.
The cast stuff, like something.
I heard
connect-
people like friend of mine told me like that they invited 5,000 people. I said, how is that even possible? Did you
I
rent?
don't know
Everyone
5,000 people.
comes to the wedding.
But
Everybody that they've ever met.
Do you rent like a stadium to do this kind
No,
of
that's
thing?
that's
Yeah,
what I
it's like
told you.
the
that
marriage venues in India are like huge.
Yeah, very
So why would you
It was a
invite like
villa
any
of,
people you ever
Reggiani
met? Because it's
Casette.
status.
It's just
that
the culture,
size, you
it's
know.
I
just
think like I'm okay even
everybody
with 10
invited.
people, but
It's like a showcase of wealth, right? Like
Yeah.
I have this much money.
Yeah, that's
And it's
okay.
also something that you have to provide food for everybody. It's some community feeling that you have. Let's everybody get together, have fun, eat food, and
how
party.
soon you have to prepare all of this? Like 2 years? before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A year
It's
or
2
two
years.
maybe.
Like, do you want to marry me in the future?
In the future, like let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about stadium.
Alright, we need to hire like
Stadium
a
Rugby
event
One.
manager or something.
Oh my god, yeah.
In Italy, is it more intimate or?
Yeah, definitely. It's like you
Yeah.
I mean, it
Yeah,
depends.
definitely more, but-
It's a personal choice again, but maximum we have 200, 500
on
people
on
if it's like a
average.
VIP thing.
On
But-
average,
Was there any dish that was your favorite made by your mom? Yeah,
definitely.
like those are core memories, right?
What about you?
My mom made a fantastic biryani.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
What does it look like? I'm sorry, I never tried it. I think
Like biryani,
biryani. yeah.
rice and chicken,
Okay.
some flavors and masala.
Okay, wait.
You haven't tried it?
Probably,
You should.
yeah.
I think you have.
Yeah, what's the name again?
Biryani.
Biryani. Biryani.
It's
Yeah,
like
probably.
rice, but
Biryani.
spicy.
Biryani.
Biryani.
Chicken.
It's like
Biryani. Okay.
rice and this yogurt sauce. I don't know.
Ah,
how
the
you
white
I mean,
one.
I call it yogurt sauce. I know this is.
Where is the
But
best
no, I
place in the
think
city
it's-
to
it's
get that?
nice.
See,
They describe it.
I would
Yeah,
say
it's good.
I haven't like felt the same feeling while eating biryani in New York
Mm.
compared to when I eat biryani back in India.
Mm.
Yeah, the flavors change. I think probably there's this place called Raj near Paith. Not biryani, but you could eat some good naan and some sauce and some curry.
I
Is
think
he in
there's
a food truck?
Bawarchi also.
I know.
next door.
What's
That's
that?
a different one,
It's
not the food.
Bawarchi.
court.
BAWARCHI.
Okay.
Like you guys say, what's the favorite dish that you was made by your mom?
Uh,
Like, do you guys used to eat pizza for lunch, dinner, or something like that?
No, it's depends. Pizza time, it's that time that is it's authentic, you know.
Yeah,
And
you know, it's about people and not what you're eating.
Exactly,
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
the thing. Because otherwise, you go to Michelin, you go eat like a steak or something that way more expensive. But when you know you're going out for a pizza, it's because the company is more important.
Yeah, I
True.
know. And then you from pizza, you start
With
like,
pineapple.
no.
Oh wow!
What
The
is
Lord.
that?
That's a very,
I just
Yeah.
that's a very good point.
What are your thoughts on that? Putting pineapple on a pizza?
Ah.
Bad?
No,
We're
I
gonna see
mean,
some Italian curse words right now.
Yeah. Yeah, just.
wait, this is very important.
You learned it very well. You started to do like.
No way.
It's very.
No way,
I mean,
guys.
I never wanted
pineapple
to
on
try, but
pizza.
I tried. I need to be honest. I tried one, but here, of course, not in
Oh, okay.
Italy. I think in Italy they will throw me out of the restaurant. Pineapple. Maybe you just if you go
He
to
lost his
Krakow,
Show
you
me
know.
the passport. I don't
Yeah,
believe
exactly. I don't believe you are 38, but even that you are Italian. So no, I tried here in some pizza rice. It was no, I don't want to say.
you. No,
Say-
say,
say-
say,
say-
you're already.
It was fair.
Say-
It was fair. It
It
was
was
fair.
fair.
It was fair. It was pineapple with M or something. It
Okay.
was fair, of course. But I don't want to say it's Italian pizza, you know, because
yeah.
that's I think it's a very important thing to, you know, there is a line between pizza and Italian pizza, you know.
Yeah.
Italian pizza is on a specific recipe. It's personal, generally, you know.
What's
It's personal. It's a personal size, you know. And then have specific way to do the dough, do the things, and
It's like the
you know.
sourdough and the pizza sauce.
Exactly.
Even the
We don't,
Neapolitan
exactly.
Do we use ketchup on it?
No.
No,
No,
I would say
that's I
ketchup is
refuse. I
completely out of
completely
it.
Guys,
that
no
I completely
ketchup,
refuse.
no
that-
pineapple,
no pineapple, no ketchup,
no fruits.
no like barbecue chicken, you know, or something.
But you know
like that.
what?
That's
But I told you, time to time, that kind of cheating my own culture, feeling very guilty, to be honest, very, very guilty, because every
it's a
time.
specialty chicken on pizza, right?
I
You
tried
should do
also.
it.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
something
very
I-
ashamed to say. I tried
Yeah.
also once over that.
Me too.
And you know, I take a kind of McDonald's, you know, I would
Yeah.
say a kind of burger pizza. It's not pizza for me. Have the shape and the face that look like a pizza, but for
Yeah,
in, my,
yeah,
in
yeah.
my in my mind it's not pizza.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
it's
it's
like
Oh my
it's
God.
something that look like pizza, you know,
Yeah.
but tasty. to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah, tasty. What do you think?
After lunch.
Wait, is it not natural to have cappuccino after lunch in Italy?
No, they will kill me.
Why?
It's like a sacred morning ritual kind
This is very challenging. I don't know if she have to lose citizenship for the cappuccino or for the
I mean,
pineapple
I'm
pizza.
very
That's very challenging.
unconventional for that
So
part.
yeah.
No, for us cappuccino is a I will I do believe.
No,
Correct me
take
if
it,
I'm
take
wrong.
it. I'm
No,
not
correct me
very
if I'm wrong. It's very.
conventional, so.
I feel responsibility.
unconventional
It's
too.
a very. It's very very tough. But I do think cappuccino can go from morning when you wake up 6, whatever, okay, till like.
You see
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Oh my god.
This is like 10:30, 11. 11 probably is already borderline AM. But then, surprisingly, you can take back from 4 to 6 ish.
Ish.
With only winter probably, you know, because you go you get
I
you
can
want
sense it's changing toward like.
you want to get warm, so you go to the cafeteria with friends. You wanna hang out, you know. Some people take hot chocolate, some people take
Yeah.
coffee, some people take cappuccino.
Yeah.
But it's not after lunch, okay? This is need to be very
It's like,
clear.
yeah.
It's a kind of sweet.
Before aperitivo.
Exactly,
but-
before aperitivo. No,
But
probably if you don't
like,
do aperitivo,
is it
you
tradition
already
or
know
something?
you are going to dinner.
Like,
Yeah,
in terms of
I
time.
mean, it's like cultural thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a tradition. It's like there's
No,
no,
it's-
it's,
yeah.
it's not
I
written
don't know.
anywhere.
You will eat chicken marsala 6 a.m. I don't know. Maybe yes. I don't know. But probably you have also some kind of culture. For us, cappuccino, it's it's like
Out of law.
yeah, it's exact. It's something that have specific rules that we need to follow.
Okay.
We have something called filter coffee, if you guys have heard of it.
What is
Filter coffee.
Oh,
the
yeah.
one that you
The
put
one with
from
the
on top?
cones.
And
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
I
a
like
traditional
it.
South Indian kind of coffee.
It's very good. Yeah, like yeah, this happened to me also. Like I went to this Indian restaurant called Raj, and he was like, "Do you want green sauce?" I was like, "What do you mean by green sauce?"
Yeah.
We call it mint chutney. Okay, it's just between. Have you heard that?
Yes.
You eat that with samosas or something, and he was trying to exaggerate it and make this another thing, calling it green sauce. Have you guys experienced that feeling anywhere in New York, any Italian restaurants, where you call something like
With the name.
yeah,
It's like
name.
American
It's actually
eggs,
something
like
Yeah.
our names
Oh my
are-
God,
They
the
try to
chicken
sell it.
parmigiana. I
That's
wanna
so-
kill the one.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We wanna
I don't
talk
know
about
who
it.
you
Doesn't
are, but
exist
you
in
invented
Italy, bro.
chicken parmigiana, please. No,
No.
no.
I mean, it's
what-
tasty if
It's
it's well
tasty,
made, but
but-
it's not something
But why
Italian. They think,
parmigiana? Why you can
I think
call
they-
chicken whatever?
yeah, the
Why
thing is,
parmigiana
they think it's Italian. That's the thing.
Yeah, they
And
did
it's
think
not.
it's Italian. It's not
Yeah.
Italian.
What
We
is
don't
the
have chicken
Alfredo
parmigiana.
See, we all think it's Italian.
My grandma is from Salerno. She do parmigiana, the right one, and
Yeah,
because it's from that area of.
Now explain me what's the right one. What is it?
Parmigiana is a fried eggplant,
Okay.
tomato, mozzarella, and you go like you build like a lasagna, let's
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
You go for like you know
Yeah,
layers,
different
like
layers,
on top
yeah.
layers, okay? That's it. Easy peasy, you know.
Yeah.
And then here they put chicken unnecessary. You know, there is
Yeah.
no recipe of chicken in Italy, and they do believe it's Italian,
Yeah, that's the weird.
which is shocking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think another recipe that people think is super Italian is like the vodka pasta.
oh my
Yes.
God, vodka.
And let me add another one, like
Lemon
Wait,
pasta, the lemon
Alfredo.
pasta.
Yeah,
also.
lemon. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the
that's-
this buttery
Alfredo
cream.
Alfredo fettuccine.
That what is
Never,
that?
never.
What is that?
Who is
Alfredo.
Alfredo?
Who's Alfredo?
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Alfredo,
Yes.
come here.
Alfredo.
Let's discuss
Yes.
this.
Guys, I've been robbed. Every time I go, I order Alfredo fettuccine pasta. That's not Italian.
That's not
No.
Italian, bro.
Shit.
No.
Not even with
No,
the
the
meatballs.
closest things
I mean,
that Alfredo bring to the picture is pasta e quattro formaggi,
yeah,
which is typical of a pasta that in general was coming from the not poor family, but let's say from the very
Yeah.
popular family, because you get leftover of cheese, you know, in
Yeah.
your house. So you were putting. I do remember my mother, you know, have a little bit of this cheese, a little bit of the other
you
cheese.
just put
They
the
put all
cheese.
the cheese together, and they will create the cream
Yeah.
of cheese. It's called four cheese. Even you
Yeah.
see pizza four
Or
cheese, you
cheese
know.
is in it.
But
Yeah.
it's not this creamy stuff that don't taste about anything. You know, it's very very
Yeah,
strong.
it's real
taste, you know.
chease.
Real cheese, and very typical. They are strong cheese like Gorgonzola, Fontina.
really
You know,
good.
that's very tasty. I think Alfredo want to, in a way. Take that concept and
Take
bring
the
in,
credit
in
of
the,
it.
yeah, and
please,
bring
Alfredo,
in
come
in this
show
can,
up.
you know, but that's
Who
what
the fuck is Alfredo?
totally,
We want Alfredo right here.
yeah, like we want the chicken parmigiana.
Do you guys hold doors for in Italy? Like holding doors while somebody's coming in?
Yes, I don't know now if you can or not. with
Wait,
the new-
wait. What's the
Holding
question?
doors like
Do you guys-
a girl is coming.
Yeah, you
as
hold
a
the
gentleman
doors?
you want
Yeah.
to keep the doors open. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay,
do
get
it.
it, get it, get it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's challenging now because with this like gender parity and so on, I see that not everyone like, but they still want to be gentlemen. So I think it's a good gesture. No.
Yeah.
What do you think?
All eyes on me for this question.
No,
yeah.
it's a
I'm
general.
joking.
I think
I'm just
I keep the door even for men, female,
I'm
regardless.
joking.
You know?
I think
Yeah.
it's nice, and I think it is like I take it for granted, but then I realize that everyone is different, and sometimes people don't do it anymore. In here is like more like a natural thing to do it for everyone. To be respectful and do it.
I try to do with
Yeah,
everyone
exactly.
regardless. You know,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I'm in front
same.
of the door, I open the door and they see you're coming. I keep it open. Why need to
Yeah.
slash the door on your face?
Yeah, it's like
This
common
happen here,
sense,
man,
too.
most of the time. I feel like,
Yeah.
oh my god, you know.
No, it's so
But-
true.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but
I Yeah.
Some challenges sometimes with people are why you need to open the door. I'm not able to open the door. I know you're able to open the door. You just need to try, you know.
Yeah,
okay.
it's not about anything.
Yeah.
About
Is it like
It's
that?
not about you
No,
know.
it's just good manners and it's good.
Yeah, it's a good manners. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like that in India?
No, it's not.
No. How does
Nobody
that work?
holds doors for you back in India.
No?
What
They
about
slash doors in your face or what?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
No,
you have
it's
to
not a
open your doors
thing.
yourself.
Yeah, it's
Also,
not a
if you're
thing.
like your girlfriend.
No,
or
but if
whatever.
you're a man,
Man,
with
yeah,
like
they do
sugar
that,
juice,
yeah.
then yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
they do
okay,
that.
okay.
But not like in America where everybody holds door for you.
Uh-huh.
Like if you're going in front and somebody's coming, you
Yeah.
just try to hold the door so that.
I have a good things to ask. What do you think about the position in the elevator? This is another thing I noticed.
Oh.
Did you notice that in America they stay front of the door, everyone? They don't face each other. So if we're in the elevator and this is the elevator, right?
Uh-huh.
In Italy you actually stay like this, you know, on the
Yeah.
on the side.
Yeah.
In America everyone need to face
Yeah.
the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
I do realize this when I go for big elevator and so on. There is no face contact.
Very
There-
recent experience.
There is
last
just
night.
you,
I
you
was in-
notice that
Even last night, I was in the lift and we were facing like the door, all of us.
everyone you are 100 facing the door. It's very hard to and for me it's a disrespectful to give your shoulder, you know.
Yeah.
So I
Oh.
was in Italy it's very respectful.
Yeah,
you know? So
we
if you-
tend to
if,
not.
if we're like 10 in the elevator, there are two lines, right? Like this. Here everyone is facing the elevator. In Italy we will try to put in a kind of circle,
Yeah.
you know, because we don't want to give you shoulder because giving
Okay.
shoulder is very unrespectful.
Disrespectful,
Like
yeah.
you don't mean anything, right?
Okay.
And so I was curious if you noticed this or
How's Rome like? Have you guys been to Rome?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would be shocked one Italian not being near Rome, but yes.
I mean, I visited it actually like 2 years ago, not before. So it's actually quite recent.
I don't know if I want to say a secret here, but I know that it go live, but I never see Venice.
Oh,
I know. Don't say anything. I know. I promise myself I need to go back because this is. I will go back and I promise myself this year I have to go.
Yeah.
But it's the typical city that for me it's like it's 3-4 hours
Yeah.
close
yeah,
to my
yeah.
to Milan. You know?
Yeah.
So you say you go tomorrow, I go tomorrow. It's always there, you know,
Yeah.
until you leave, like I did 3 years ago, and then you realize it's not there anymore.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
And actually, funny things. The first time I see Venice or something like that similar to Venice was in Vegas. You know,
Crazy.
was like, oh my god, and my stomach, you know, crunchy. Like, oh my
It's
god,
kinda weird.
it's
Guilty.
kind of weird, you know. Yeah, very guilty. Say, oh my god, I need to come in Vegas to see something that's it's similar to Venice. You know, yeah.
Like what is Venice? Where there's a lot of casinos or something?
In Venice itself.
Or some, there are
Because you compared it to Vegas.
No, because in Vegas, it's the Venetian.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Venetian. It's when you go inside the Venetian, you have basically the kind of can I say fake Venice or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
I would say
A
so, yeah.
representation, like seems like when you go to Disney World or something.
Yeah.
You know, this kind of
Yeah,
parallel
it looks
world, you
like,
know,
yeah.
they look like Venice.
It's like going
you have the
Chinatown
canals, you
here.
have the
I don't
gondola,
know.
you know. So it's look really like Venice.
Yeah.
But I would say look like Venice because I didn't see Venice.
Yeah.
But I was with my family and with a lot of friends, and they confirmed me that it's like Venice. So for now we took that, but then honestly I need to go back in Venice before it will be like underwater, you know. It's
Hey,
better,
come-
better to see, you know.
Why
Comes
is
and
it
goes.
sinking?
It's there are a lot of projects to keep Venice safe because technically it can go underwater. It's already going underwater
Yeah.
when there are a lot of rain and bad weather, and so it's a problem. So they are building basically some kind of shield. You know, I don't know if they are already
Yeah,
there.
I
Yeah.
saw them.
They pull up when there is the high level of sea to avoid that, you know,
The
the
submerging of the
city would be
city.
underwater. But I don't know if probably they are.
No,
going-
it's on. It was actually a 5 billion project, so it's kind of an engineering like. What did you like about Rome?
Rome, I was searching Rome where there's this what is that thing? Very famous one.
The Colosseum?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
What's the history behind it? There used to be fights in
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's true. Yeah, with gladiators and
You see the
like.
movie Gladiators?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Exactly.
That's
That's exactly
That's
the
copy
thing.
paste.
I thought that
That's
was an exaggeration.
No.
No,
It's
that's
like this.
true.
I don't know fictionally. I wasn't there.
Yeah, but
Otherwise, I
No.
could tell you different.
You should have
just,
said that.
38, not 2038.
Yeah.
So I wasn't there actually, but I do think it's very similar to reality.
Let's move on to a very low level topic.
Lol.
Yeah. Were you guys believed in Santa while growing up?
What?
Santa
Santa.
Claus?
Oh.
Absolutely yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me all about it because I have no perspective on that because I'm a Hindu and
So
that's
Santa's
right.
coming and.
It's kind of a god.
how
In a perspective.
how
Yeah.
was your
Perspective,
household? What was the vibe when Christmas was coming?
No, yeah. What I was saying, I was saying like, yeah, Christmas is coming, so you expect Santa to come in there at least because there are different kind of way how we live Christmas. In the north of Italy, Christmas is celebrated the 25. In the south of Italy, celebrated the night of the 24. So this is very important to
Oh, it's
understand
true.
because and even because of
Is that
Santa.
true? Is that
Yeah,
true?
I mean, we tend to celebrate on the 24th, like yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah,
you know
makes
why it's
sense then.
important because it's how Santa is showing up. Okay,
Yeah.
because Santa in the south of Italy, at least in my family, he need to show up in the night of the 24th.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm,
and
yeah,
you stand up. You know, you are with the family. You are there. You are dining and so on. So Santa need to physically show up in the celebration.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so
What do you
and
mean?
so I have my father or my grandfather
impersonating
No
Santa.
impersonating
way.
Santa.
Wow.
Yeah, impersonates knocking in the door.
Bro, do you believe that? I didn't know this.
Bring this.
You didn't know this?
And maybe
Wow.
I can find some picture that you wanna add in the
Cool.
story. You know. So it was coming, knocking in the door,
Oh my
and everyone
God.
was waiting
Uh-huh.
and coming with this bag, you know, this
Wow.
paper bag. I don't know, not
So-
paper, like fabric bag, brown,
Uh-huh.
you know, bringing this gift, and everyone was super excited, you know.
Wow.
And so this is how I remember Santa. But for example, when I was speaking with other people, and that's why you are surprised, in the north of Italy, generally Santa is a kind of mythological appearance in the night. Okay,
Yeah.
so because you're celebrating in the 25, you wake up and magically the gifts are there because Santa bring to you. You know. So based on this perspective, I do remember I have a very positive picture of Santa, but then when you grow up, of course, you start realizing it's not Santa, and you have this broken dream because you finally recognize that it's your grandpa,
And maybe
or
it's your
father,
dad, you
or
know.
it's your dad.
Yeah.
Depends of the who decided to impersonating Santa, and so that day is very. I don't remember exactly which Christmas is in my whole life. But I do remember that day when you realize
Yeah.
it's not Santa anymore, and it's a little bit traumatic. So I don't know actually all this topic taking very very broad. I don't know which is the best experience. If realizing yourself that Santa doesn't exist, hopefully you exist, but at least you know, or and then realizing because you grow up, or that you see with your own eyes,
Damn, that
because
would be-
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, you I don't know which is the best things to avoid in trauma, but definitely was exciting.
Yeah, I wouldn't know as a parent. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I mean, the excitement was very big. It's like experience like a birthday 10 times more. And when you are a kid, like you expect the Santa bringing a lot of stuff because you behaved, you
Like
know?
does all the people in the family get together during Christmas?
Yes, we
It's
have
a family celebration.
never
That might be
ending,
so fun, right?
never ending
Yeah.
dinners,
Uh-huh.
dinners that never
You can
like
die
finishes.
for
Like,
No, you
Oh my
eat like
God,
from the morning to. I mean, where I'm from, we do on the 25th, usually. But for example, like my mom's Mexican, and they do celebrate on the 24th. So it's kind of a mix. So we do kind of both, but mainly with the whole family in Italy is the 25th. And you start, you meet, you eat.
You take pounds and pounds.
Yeah, and then you meet everybody at the gym on the 1st of January.
Oh.
I agree.
super guilty about what we've
Yeah.
done.
And then, please, don't forget the 26th, the movie day.
The
Boxing
movie
Day.
Incredible.
That's-
I don't
Boxing
know
Day.
why. I don't know why. There is this, I don't know,
Tradition.
let's say
Yeah.
weird. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's weird or kind of that 24 you eat, 25 you, 26 you want to escape. So generally you eat
We go to
even
the
during
movies.
the 26th, but in lunchtime. But then you have these needs to go out from the house because it's 3 days that you are with parents,
It's a whole, yeah.
everyone. So you feel like I want to go. Where you go the 26th? Actually, to the movie theater.
Movie, okay.
So movie theater is assaulted,
full,
you know,
yeah.
full of people, you know, that they just want to probably escape from Christmas in a way. You know?
But yeah, but we never escape because we watch movies about Christmas.
About Christmas,
So we
yeah.
never. It's like it's never ending.
But
you
it's
know?
just to take fresh air, you know. So we have the tradition of box office in the 26th, which is Santo Stefano, which we go generally to movie theater.
Yeah.
You know. So that's Christmas for us.
And does Italian girls give a lot of attention to the ring that a guy gives?
Oh, this is a very good question.
This is a very good question.
Why is there so much obsession? If you love the guy, whatever he brings, you should be happy with it, right?
I ever met a person like this, in
Hope
front of that things, I will run away
Run
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's ask her, like,
Immediately.
why is that? Why is that?
I'm personally not obsessed with like to have a big, like I'm very unconventional girl because I think I don't need to have a big ring to say hey, I'm committed to a guy. But I know that there are some girls and women out there that want to have like to show off that they have a good status in
By
society.
yourself.
I know gender
know-
parity.
yeah,
like
you
this,
know-
yeah.
Yeah,
You know what?
100,000 ring by yourself.
Just 100,000, just by yourself, guys.
I would
If
say-
the wedding breaks off, like, do they give the ring back to the husband? Like,
That's a
I
good
can
question,
tell
I
you
know.
personally, no, I never received back twice. Never.
Never?
I don't know what they do with the ring. Hopefully they trade it.
Yeah.
I don't think
They will, yeah, surely
Or
they
they
will.
keep it remind me about me and what they think the good things I did. I don't know. I don't care. But no, I never see back anything.
So, we'll move back to Italy eventually in the future. Probably after 4 to 5 or what years
Italy,
it may be.
Italy wants us to do that. Italy
Right.
has tax benefits, huge tax benefits for people going back there, which is a good thing. But apart from money,
What do
I
you
would
guys will
say
do? Yeah.
quality of life in terms of how we conceive it, because we were born there and raised there. Probably, I mean, from my perspective, it's better there around Europe for what I know, because I've only experienced mainly Europe. So probably I would consider that, but at a later stage if I had to choose, because I think like here's a good spot to be challenged.
Okay.
At this age.
Probably in the next 10 years, you'll go back to Italy with a farm with some chickens, some sheep.
I miss eggs, bro.
What?
I miss eggs.
Eggs, okay.
Eggs.
You can actually make eggs and send it here for $10, you know. But then with the
Huge
tax,
business.
so
you
you
know.
have to pay like 30% of tax on that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
now
the-
because of
Yeah.
American.
That's a hot
Yeah.
topic.
Hey,
and
was there any tax on Italy on the recent? Italy, how much?
yeah, the tariffs were just 10%.
Just 10? Okay.
I'm totally disconnected from it. I don't know, to be honest.
You moved
No,
back to
it's-
Italy?
A similar reason I would so I start from a different perspective. I generally let life deciding for me. I know it seems like
Very,
seems like
yeah.
you know very high level reply, but in general is life that's showing you what's the best things for you. Let me make an example. Tomorrow I found a startup, I become billionaire. You know, my family is healthy, everyone is, you know, making a good life, my friends are good, everything is good. Of course I stay here, you know. But if you know, if my I don't know, someone gets sick or something in the opposite side of the, you know, in the flip coin of this evaluation happen, of course I will move back. But generally speaking, I do agree. Quality of life, it seems on average, that's why I make this example, on average better. Okay, so if I need to position myself on middle class, American middle class or Italian middle class, I do think there is more value on the Italian middle class. You can have a most comfortable life living in Italy.
And you?
Yeah. For me, yes, quality of life is important, and as well flexibility. Um, I will live anywhere I will have both. And if, you know, an opportunity arises here, I will stay here. Otherwise, I will go back to Italy. But honestly, I don't see myself living in Italy or in Europe anymore because I've been living in different places and I want to keep experiencing this kind of, you know, multicultural environment. So for me, if I stay in Italy, I don't have that kind of exposure that I want to.
Thank you. We had a 3 hour long conversation.
Yeah, it was,
was
fun.
nice.
It was
Yeah.
nice. It was
Thank you
really
so
nice.
much.
No, thank you so much for you guys coming. It was so enriching. And so many things that are comparable between people all around the world. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice. Thank you,
Definitely.
AJ.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.